Hi, this is Cable, Cable X. Today's date is Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, 2025. Just want to say a Merry Christmas to anyone that celebrates Christmas. Well, obviously I don't really celebrate it, but I just thought I'd just give Merry Christmas anyway. So I hope you guys are well. It's been a while since I've done any live streams or anything. I don't have a title set for this stream, so hopefully things go okay. And it's been a while. A lot of stuff's happening, so I'm going to get over some stuff here. First off, let's go on the attack on free speech in the United Kingdom, where I am. Now, let me highlight something here. Apparently, after an incident occurred in Australia. Now, unfortunately, I was going to cover this incident, but I seen that someone on YouTube, Chris Dorsey, of a Militia Intelligence Report. Actually, I could show his channel if you want me to. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's a bit. yeah, weather's strange. Yeah, he did a video. It got taken down simply because it violated free speech. Sorry, not free speech. Sorry, it offended people. Apparently, YouTube got offended by it. I don't know why, but it got offended. Now let me just try to find the video that he tried to do. It was this video here. He tried to do it, but it got taken down. So that's on BitChute. This is just like the Kirk thing, where I did a video, it went viral, and then suddenly it got taken down, which is strange in itself, isn't it? That's twice. I mean, it's almost like twice this has happened. Yeah, there you go. There it is. It didn't follow community guidelines. Well, I watched the video. It wasn't a hateful video. He was very outspoken as to what happened to that incident. I'm using the word incident because I don't want to mention the incident by name. It happened in Australia. That's where it happened. A mass shooting. Now, in my opinion, it was a false flag operation. Now, if God forbid anything happens, it would mean that if anything happens to this live stream, it was because YouTube are just cracking down on people talking about stuff like this. I mean, so I was saying before, globalizing Intifada, they think it's a hate. They are. I mean, my understanding is it doesn't mean anything about inciting hate. It doesn't really. Neither does From River to the Sea. But according to people in the media, they say these phrases are hate phrases. So what they're going to do is, and it's happening already. If you're at a pro-Palestine demonstration, irrespective of your point of view on Palestine, pro-Israel or anti-Israel, you are going to get arrested. And this is happening, apparently. It's not right, it's happening, but it's happening. Same thing here. A Palestinian doctor in the UK arrested for allegedly a breach of her bail conditions in relation to social media posts. So they are really cracking down on people for social media posts. Hey, vegan skeptic, what's up? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. When people are exposed what's really going on, they have community guidelines slapped on them. Yeah, that's true. That is really true. I know it's been a while since I've done any videos. I mean, I do my own thing, to be honest, so that's the reason why I don't really do videos as much. I mean, I would like to do videos again. And here is the chief rabbi of the UK We have to crack down on hate speech in a far more forceful and emphatic way than we've previously been. Now, people are going to think he's on about hate speech, but no. If you understand words, I understand what people say in the public arena. You know, what he really means is we need to crack down on free speech in a far more forceful and emphatic way. I mean, this has been going on a long time. It's not like as if suddenly they want to crack down on free speech, especially if it's on the internet as such. This has been a long time going all along. And now it's all escalating. I do feel like when Donald Trump became president, the first term, the first Trump presidency, we see loads of YouTube channels get cracked down. When Trump started using the phrase fake news, a lot of channels fell under that fake news category and they got shut down. Now, recently, some channels have come back after I don't know, probably 5-6 years or even 8 years being shut down, and then back on YouTube, like David Icke and Chris Dorsey. Holy Jesus. Yeah. Now, I see this guy all the time. He never gets challenged for anything he says. They just like treat him as a respectable figure. Well, I don't care what you are, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Jewish, whether you're Christian, atheist, or whatever belief. You shouldn't get a free ride from the press. You should be scrutinized for your ideas. But the media don't do that. They just deliberately question those that question what's really going on. I mean, look here, police, this is UK police, will arrest anyone who charges globalizing define in the wake of the you know what. Again, I'm being careful here not to even talk about the incident. Yeah, I mentioned this before. Yeah, look, yeah, his video got taken down. Yeah, Chris Dorsey's, about what happened in Australia. Now, what is strange, when that incident happened, it happened on hold on a second, is it, did I have okay, it happened on December 14th. And what's interesting, December 14th 2012. Hey? No, yeah. Sorry about that. I got told to move my car, honestly. Basically, they've got this rule here where you can't park at a certain spot. And now I've got to move my car. A bit annoying. Ridiculous. Because they've got restrictions now where I can't park beyond the barrier. I gotta park before the barrier because it's got a barrier separating cars. A bit annoyed, to be honest. A bit annoyed, but this is what happens. So please bear with me. Once I park up, I'm gonna carry on with the vlog, the live stream. Well, you know what they say, the show must go on. Yeah, I'm coming at my work. Yeah, obviously work don't start till 6 o'clock, which is GMT, decent time. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, well, it's not my fault they left it open. Sorry about that. I got disturbed there. So I was just saying before, so let me just, yeah, sorry for that disturbance. So I was just saying before, that incident, sorry. that incident happened on December 14th. Now let me just try to highlight why that date is peculiar. Okay, let's type in the phrase. Well, I hope that won't get me in trouble if I talk. I mean, Sandy Hook. Isn't it strange that shooting in Australia happened on December 14th? Now, there was a Jewish festival going on called Hanukkah, if I pronounce that correctly, and it also happened on the day. Sorry, it happened on Sandy Hook Day of all days. Sandy Hook. If you remember, there was a shooting in the Sandy Hook in the elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut, United States of America, where 20 children were killed. 26 people were killed by a shooter. Now, Sandy Hook's another topic that's very sensitive in YouTube, so I won't talk about what really happened on that day, because again, it's becoming increasingly difficult to talk about anything. They just take down videos, take down channels. So anyway, yeah, like I said, it happened on Sandy Hook Day. I see it as something close to a video game spiritual simulation, and I can't wait for the revelations. They already make it obvious how everything is fake. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that because it's very sensitive these days. You can't talk about anything now. Oh, what the hell? Okay, don't know why it says one person watching. It looks like there's two people watching. So yeah, from Sandy Hook to the Australia shooting, the date duration is 156 months. Now what I'm going to show you is gematria. Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. Goes all the way back to Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism. The idea that the world was created using letters and numbers. So that was a quick intro. I could have done a more detailed one, but you know what I mean. So 156 months. Now 156 months is curious because that number is very peculiar, and I'll tell you why. Because using the calculator, we see that is the what was I saying? Yeah, it is the 911th prime number of 156. 911, the 911 number, if you see there, and the word false flag in gematria equals 56. Hence the 156. Hence the 156 months between the Sandy Hook incident and the Australia incident. Not a coincidence. Geometric patterns and inversion patterns of all celebrities and regular outside public, I believe, to easily prove this. Well, yeah. But you notice the big wigs in Total Media never ever really talk about gematria, whether it's David Icke, Alex Jones, Joe Rogan, Russell Brand, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, all these other people. I mean, the ones I mentioned just now: Russell Brand, Joe Rogan, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, Joe. Yeah, I probably mentioned Joe Rogan twice now. All these people that popping up out of nowhere suddenly are got some kind of street credibility. Oh, look at these guys, they're exposing things now. Well, I wish they were on our side years ago, but now they're talking about conspiracies like it's wow. I think I'll urge people not to get deceived by these people. That's my advice. And I also should mention that this incident was 40 Venetian days between them. This is the planetary calculator that's on gematria.com. 40 Venetian days between the Sandy Hook and the Australia incident. And the word Zionist is 40, hence the relevance to the victims in the Australia incident. I mean, they were trying to say Iran was behind it, even though there's no evidence whatsoever about Iran's behind it. Not saying Iran's great, because they also control the opposition, just like Venezuela as well, and North Korea, and all these other so-called rogue states. Well, they're not rogue states, they're just playing their part in this whole script that we see in the world stage. Oh crap, what the hell? Dude, just go put my heater on, it's a bit cold right now. Okay, well, that's all I'm gonna say now. I wasn't intending on going too long, so for those that joined me already, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope people watch the video. See you guys soon. Have a nice Christmas. Have a nice holidays with your family, your loved ones, and all that. So. See you soon. I might come back probably next week for another live just before